young scientists! It's nice to see you again. Welcome to Science 4, where learning becomes easy once we explore. This is your science teacher maybe. Come and join me in our short yet exciting science adventure. Congratulations for completing Quarter 1. You deserve a thumbs up for the hard work. This time, we will further explore the living things in our environment. For today's episode, you will learn to describe the functions of the major organs in our body. Do you know what these major organs are that I am talking about? Well, let's discover what these major organs are and what they do to keep our body healthy. Young scientists, prepare your self-learning module, pen and paper so we can start our learning adventure. Do you know how to use a computer, particularly a desktop computer like this? Do you know its parts? Will this computer work without the monitor or the system unit? The answer is no. The keyboard, the mouse, monitor, and system unit has its own function to make the whole computer completely functional and usable. Just like a computer, the human body is composed of major organs that work together to make the body function properly. Can you identify the different major organs in our body? Let's name them. First, what is this major organ in the human body? A. Bone. B. Kidneys. C. Stomach. Or D. Intestine. This major organ is a bone. Second, what is this major organ in the human body? A. Bone. B. Muscle. C. Kidneys. Or D. Intestine. If your answer is muscle, you are right. Third, what is this major organ in the human body? A. Brain. B. Heart. C. Stomach. Or D. Intestine. This organ is a stomach. Fourth, what is this major organ in the human body? A. Brain. B. Heart. C. Stomach. D. Intestine. This organ is the intestine. There are two types of intestines, the small intestine and the large intestine. Fifth, what is this major organ in the human body? A. Brain. B. Heart. C. Kidneys. D. Intestines. If you say that this organ is the kidney or kidneys, you are right. Sixth, what is this major organ in the human body? A. Lungs. B. Heart. C. Stomach. Or D. Intestines. This major organ is the heart. Seventh, what is this major organ in the human body? A. Lungs. B. Heart. C. Stomach. Or D. Intestines. This major organ is the lungs. Eighth, What is this major organ in the human body? A. Brain. B. Heart. C. Stomach. Or D. Intestines. This major organ is the brain. These are the major organs in the human body. Let us name them once again. If you have named at least 6 correct answers out of 8 of the major organs in the human body, congratulations! This star is for you! From the past lesson, you have learned that some changes in materials can be useful to the environment while others are harmful. What do you mean by the word useful and harmful? Can you still remember? To whom do we ask for help whenever we want to recall the lesson in the past episode? Say it again, kids! I cannot hear you! Yes, it's Tech Machino! Hi there, Tech Machino! Can you show us the lesson from the past episode?
Young scientists, our human needs and wants drive us to abuse our natural resources. Because of this, we have brought our environment to the brink of destruction.
Excessive use of our natural resources leads to deforestation, global warming, climate change, and depletion of our non-renewable resources. Irresponsible disposal of garbage or waste leads to different kinds of pollution.
Now that we are aware of the harmful effects of our human activities on our environment, we need to make a move and be responsible for conserving and preserving our natural resources. Sustainable development is the answer. We should learn to use our resources responsibly without sacrificing the opportunity of the future generation to meet their needs.
Hence, planting of trees, no to burning of garbage, minimizing the use of products causing pollution, recycling of waste, segregation and proper waste disposal are the things that we can do in order to prevent changes that would harm our environment.
Let's help one another in preserving Mother Earth. The simple things you will do to help our nature is a big step towards its conservation and preservation.
As always, you're such a great help, Tech Machino. A big thanks to you. Bye! Where are the bones and muscles located in the human body? Where is the stomach located in the human body? Where are the intestines located in the human body? What about the kidneys? Where are they located in the human body? Where are the lungs located in the human body? What about the heart? Where is it located in the human body? Lastly, where is the brain located in the human body? Observe what happens to the paper doll. First, draw a paper doll on a piece of paper and cut it. Since you already know the different placements of the major organs in the human body, It's time for us to know what their functions are. Do you know why we have bones and muscles? What are their functions in our body? Let's observe from our activity. Second, attach the paper doll to the wire using a masking tape. Third, let the paper doll stand on the table. Did the paper doll stand when it was attached to the wire? Why? Yes, because the wire served as the support of the paper doll for it to be able to stand. The function that the wire served for the paper doll just gave us an indication of the functions of the bones in our body. These are the functions of the bones. The backbone maintains structure and form and supports the body to keep it from falling. The bones also protect and support the internal organs. The skull helps protect the brain. Ball and socket joints protect the eyes. The ribs form a protective cage around the heart and lungs. The pelvic bones support our body when we sit. These are the functions of the muscles. Muscles form the fleshy parts of the body. They enable our body to move. They also give our body its shape and form aside from protecting our delicate organs. Can you still remember what this organ is? Do you know why we have a stomach? What are its functions? Let's observe what it does from our activity. We have here a few small pieces of biscuits, a resealable plastic bag, a glass of water, 2 tablespoons of flour, and some other small pieces of food that I found available. First, let's put the water in a clean resealable plastic bag. Second, we will add the broken pieces of biscuits. Third, we will add the flour next. Fourth, we will also add the small pieces of the food that I found. Fifth, shake the resealable plastic bag. Shake until all are mixed well. What happened to the biscuits, flour, and other food after shaking the resealable bag? It was broken into smaller pieces and became sticky. What happened to the bag in the activity is similar to what happens in our stomach when the food we eat enters it. These are the functions of the stomach. The stomach is where food is broken down into smaller particles. It is a large organ that is lined with layers of muscles. As the muscles contract and relax, food in the stomach is squeezed, twisted, and churned. The process by which food is broken down into nutrients is called digestion. Can you still remember what this organ is? Do you know why we have intestines? What are their functions in our body? The small intestine is about 2.5 centimeter wide and 7-meter long coiled tube where the food that enters our body is finally digested and absorbed. The nutrients are absorbed by the small intestines and then goes to the bloodstream, where final digestion takes place. The large intestines is where undigested food particles like seeds, tough fruit pulp, and not properly chewed meat are to be passed out of the body during defecation. Can you still remember what this organ is? Do you know why we have kidneys? What are their functions in our body? Let's observe from this activity. We need a funnel or improvised funnel using half of a plastic bottle, filter paper or an old clean cloth or katsa, scissors, flour, sand, ketchup, salt, soy sauce, water, beaker or clean cup. First, form a cone with the filter paper. Then line the inside of the funnel or improvised funnel. Second, mix the water, soy sauce, ketchup, flour, salt, and a little amount of sand in a beaker or cup. Stir lightly. Third, pour the mixture into the funnel or improvised filtering device. Fourth, observe what happens. What happened when you poured the mixture into the funnel? Some particles remained in the filter paper. Only the liquid passed through the filter because the filter paper filtered the mixture. What was the role of the filter paper? It served as the filter for the mixture. It separated the coarse materials from the liquid materials. Let us compare the role of the filter paper in this activity to the function of the kidneys in our body. The filter paper is like our kidney. It filters or removes wastes from the blood. The kidney or kidneys are a pair of bean-shaped organs which are about 4 to 5 inches long and 2 to 3 inches wide. They remove urea from the blood in the form of urine. They also keep a stable balance of salts and other substances in the blood and produce a hormone that aids the formation of blood cells. Can you still remember what this organ is? Do you know why we have a heart? What are its functions in our body? The heart is a hollow muscular organ located between the lungs, and it is protected by rib cage. It is about the size of your fist and located in the middle of the chest cavity. As long as a person is alive, the heart continually pumps blood to the rest of the body parts through the blood vessels. Can you still remember what this organ is? Do you know why we have lungs? What are its functions in our body? The lungs filter the oxygen that enters our body because it contains a filtering structure that ensures that the heart receives clean oxygen from the lungs. Can you still remember what this organ is? Do you know why we have a brain? What are its functions in our body? The brain is a highly complex organ. It is found in the head and is protected by the skull, soft tissues called meninges, and a cushion of fluid. It weighs 1.5 kilograms and contains billions of neurons. The main function of the brain is to process the information it receives and to send instructions to the different parts of the body. The human body is composed of the major organs that work together so the body can function properly. Desirable health habits should be practiced to maintain a healthy body and to avoid illnesses and diseases which may lead to the impairment of the functions of its major organs. What are the ways to take care of our major organ? Here is a list of healthy practices. Check the column that corresponds to your healthy habits. Did your check marks fall under the column of always? If it did, you deserve another star. The bones maintain the structure and form of the body and protect and support the internal organs. Muscles enable our body to move. They also give shape and forms to our body and protect its delicate organs. The stomach is where food is broken down into smaller particles. The small intestine is where the nutrients are then absorbed, which then goes to the bloodstream. The large intestines is where undigested food particles like seeds, tough fruit pulp, and not properly chewed meat are passed out of the body during defecation. The kidneys remove urea from the blood in form of urine. The heart continues to pump blood to the rest of the body parts through the blood vessels as long as a person is alive. The lungs filter the oxygen that enters our body because it contains a filtering structure that ensures that the heart receives clean oxygen from the lungs. Lastly, the brain. The brain's main function is to process the information that it receives and to send instructions to the different parts of the body. That's it for today, young scientists! I hope you had fun in Science 4, where learning becomes easy once we explore. Once again, this is your science teacher maybe. Thank you for joining me in our short yet exciting science adventure. Watch out for our next episode where we will be discussing another interesting topic on how the organs work together to make the body function properly. See you again tomorrow, only here on DepEd TV.